Hey guys, Logan here, and welcome back to my series of Predator reviews. I am at the end of my Predator series of reviews leading up to the Predator coming on September 14th. I already covered the Predator 2, AVP 1 and 2, and now we're going to be talking about the last film I will review in my Predator series, Predators. And this one is about a group of humans mysteriously being parachuted onto a mysterious planet that is not Earth. They soon found out that they're on an alien planet, and they also encountered 3 super predators that were hunting them down, and they have to find certain ways to survive and try to kill the predators before the predators kill them. I finally watched this film in its whole entirety, from start to finish, and I gotta say, it was very good. It's a very good solo Predator film, with multiple predators in them, kind of multiple. Now, this one is not on par with the first Predator film, I will say. It's not as good as the first Predator film, but it is a damn good Predator film. It does pay homage to the first Predator film, or I should say it has a lot of things that were good about the first Predator film, and it pays respects to the first Predator film, or just uses the things that were good about the first Predator film as respecting the Predator film, or the first one. Paying homage to the first Predator in a good way, and not an insulting way. And I applaud Predators for that. The Predators in this film look awesome. They look strong, they look magnificent, they look like they can tear you to pieces. And I kind of said that in my review for the first Predator film, but it's still true. The Predators look badass, particularly the 3 super predators that were in this film. The Falconer Predator, the Tracker Predator, and the most menacing of the 3 of them, the Berserker Predator. The action sequences, I will say, are very good. They're very entertaining enough to where they made you have fun with watching this movie, or they make you feel good while watching this film. Particularly whenever there are predators on screen. This film tries to help you enjoy the film while also tries to help you understand the story and wants you to be invested in the story. And while I was invested in the story, it's not the type of story that I would remember it by. The story, I will say, is pretty interesting, but mostly the concept. I do like the idea of bringing a group of humans onto an alien planet, and they have to find out some ways to get through a gigantic forest on an alien planet. This film does know what it wants to do, and it knows what it is, and it tries to present itself as a film that pays respects to the first Predator film, and tries to be the right Predator film to be. And for the most part, it did deliver. Now, on to the issues I have with this film. The characters easily could have been better, a lot better, because none of them were that memorable, save for the female character. I can't remember her name, but she was alright. She did play her part in the entire film. She does fairly well. Lawrence Fishburne also was actually pretty good, weirdly. And I say weirdly for one reason only. He plays a character in this film that I guess you could say has a split personality disorder, or whatever it is that it's called. Kind of similar to in Split, where James McAvoy, I messed up his name, I apologize, plays a character that has multiple personalities. Lawrence Fishburne's character has only one personality besides his real self. A few times he would look at his other self like he was there, and nobody saw his other self, but he was the only one that sees his other self. and was talking to him like he's there, like, yeah, I see what you're saying. I agree. Oh, really? You do, huh? Or it's just something like that. But anyway, the characters could have been way better. They weren't really that memorable. The story, again, while not the greatest, it's still relatively decent. Still could have been better, though. And the acting is not the greatest, but like I said about the story, it's also fairly decent. Or relatively decent, I should say. Basically, the biggest issue out of all is the characters. Oh, and by the way, the fight scenes with the classic Predator and the Berserker Predator, gold. Absolute gold. I love that scene so much. It's very badass. It's very awesome. I love it. Overall, I actually had a good time watching Predators. Again, it's not a great film by any means, but it's certainly a watchable Predator film that is arguably the second best Predator film, right behind the first Predator film with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And that is saying a lot. I'm going to give Predators a gold Medal of Honor. So anyway, guys, that is my review for Predators. My series of Predator reviews is finally done. The Predator comes out on September 14th. I cannot wait to see that movie when it comes out in theaters on that day. I'm very much looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what Shane Black does with this film, since he appeared in the first Predator film and is directing a Predator film. And that's very interesting. So we will see how he does with that film. So anyway, guys, that is it. If you guys enjoyed my review, please click the like button, and if you have already watched this movie, comment below and let me know what you think of it. If you enjoyed what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please press up there to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight.